大家好，这里是全媒体美国台，我是娜姐。今天呢，我们这种小地方呢有大事情发生哈，什么大事儿呢？那就是白宫的美女，川普团队的可以说是竞选团队的重要成员哈，Mercedes Schlapp， 她呢是坐着这个特别漂亮的这个粉红色的大巴士来我们这儿帮川普竞选了还有几位都不太认识，但是他呢是比较有名的，他是川普总统这个白宫高级公务员，他是白宫战略沟通总监天气很热很热，我们这里很多年龄很大的了都去参加这个活动，得有个500、600、700、800，我看都有，那么很热。这个我的手机都发烫到不能用了，就是我在录他们的这个演讲的时候录着都不能用了，所以大家可能看的不是很全哈，主要就是看这个气氛。那我今天呢还在现场呢采访了几位川普的支持者，而且当中有一位呢带着他的妹妹，他自己22岁带着他的妹妹11岁，是华裔的一个大学刚毕业的学生，而且他是打算要上医学院他接受我的采访，他不想露出他的脸，但是呢他是很高兴愿意告诉我为什么他要支持川普。那还有一对夫妻呢，我开始在院子里面已经采访他们，那后来但是就担心他们担心说院子里是不是太吵了，他们的声音也不是很大那后来我就请他们到房间里面去做了采访，还好就是讲的不太一样，所以我还是2个都放上来了。
We love Trump! 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 We love Trump!
All right, well, all right, so maybe I don't need to scream anymore, but be talking to people every single day, and then make sure on November 3rd, there is no room for doubt. There is no room. We run up the score in Florida. We run up the score across the country. So on November 3rd, there's not a single question about who the winner is. It will be Donald Trump and Mike Pence. And next up, we have co-chair of Women for Trump and on advisory board member for Latinos for Trump, Katrina Campen.
Let's see, I don't know if this...
It's kind of working, kind of not.
Well, thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of the support. We appreciate your... Is it working?
Working on that side.
A little bit, yeah. So I was on the first season of The Apprentice, so I've known the Trump family now for almost 2 decades. I don't want to age myself, but it's been a while. And one thing about President Trump is he's always had guts. And that's why I've been extremely loyal to him from the inception, because he has the courage that we need, and this is a critical election. I was campaigning with Laura Trump and the other ladies in 2016, and they told us time and time again that women were not going to vote for Trump, and everywhere we went, women were showing up by the thousands.
Listen to Hillary. We love Trump.
God bless you. And I'm also the daughter of Cuban immigrants who came to this country. And we understand how scary these radical left policies that they're promoting are. We cannot tolerate socialism in this country. We will never be a socialist country. They are trying to control us, and you have to go out and vote. So as the daughter of Cuban immigrants who came to this country and they overcame obstacles and tribulations for freedom and liberty, we were not back down. So please vote. Get everybody out to vote. Please get the message across, because the Democrats will do anything, as Aaron mentioned, to cheat and sway this election, and it's really up to us to stand up for our freedom. So thank you so much for your support for President Trump. And now the beautiful and...
We love these women for Trump. I love it because the men are always outnumbered, which is fabulous. So, but I got to tell you, Donald Trump loves Naples. And don't tell my parents who live in Miami, but I love Naples too. But I got to tell you something. This is not just about winning the White House, which I know, going across the country, I've been to so many states, that the enthusiasm for President Trump is real. Whether we have boat parades, caravans, people are out there because they know that President Trump is the right freedom. There's one freedom, and that is right. He is a freedom fighter. President Trump is a freedom fighter. He understands what's at stake in this election. He knows.
Christy, you come here to support Trump, and yes, and my question is, can you imagine if Trump does not win? What is going to happen to this country?
If President Trump does not win, since we're here for the Women for Trump bus, I'm going to focus on women, we will be set back centuries. Right now we have the best women unemployment, we have women prospering in equality, we have women having equal opportunity for business. We are not victims, we are individuals, and that groupthink mentality is only going to set us back further. If we elect President Trump in 2020, we can expect another 4 years of lifting up women and more female success.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Hi. I have a question for you. What do you think if Trump cannot win this time? What do you think is going to happen to this country?
I'm very concerned that if he doesn't win, this country is going to take a turn in a very bad direction. I think that the people who are behind Joe Biden are people who want to turn our country away from the democratic republic that is going down the road to socialism and communism. And that's going to take away the freedoms of all the people. It's going to make everybody equally unhappy in this country. We cannot allow that to happen.
I'm afraid we'll go socialist and communistic, and we'll be like Venezuela.
Hello, Jordan and Jen. What do you think is going to happen if Trump can win?
I don't know. I'll move.
No, he moves. No, there's
if he doesn't win,
it's bad. It's going to be very bad, and there will be no one. There will be no one left to watch over the devil. The devil is approaching us every minute, and we have to have Trump. He's the only thing between the devil and the right way to live, no matter what religion you are. And so we're originally from Chicago, and we could never have experienced this kind of support for him there, most likely. Though I don't know, those people have to wake up.
Yeah.
But very important for everyone to vote and vote for Trump and all the people in the Republican Party so that we can make sure he's supported, because if he doesn't have that support from the congressmen and senators and everyone, then it'll be more and more hard, and we just have to move forward now. So please vote for Trump.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
22 years old. Your sister, how old is her?
She's 11.
11. So you guys come support Trump, Women for Trump. Why do you support President Trump?
Well, my parents, they are Republicans, and so I was never really into politics until this year after I graduated. I have more time to do my research. I don't want to just blindly accept like a political position until I know what I wanted to become. So after doing various like large amount of research, and I mean like on Facebook everywhere you can see liberals talking about their views, and they're very loud about it. So I wanted to do my views, like I want to see the story from both sides. So when I do my research and I realize I see all the policies that Trump has done, like especially for what he's done in terms of like unemployment rate. When Biden, when Obama, when he was in office, he had the employment rate for African Americans especially, to 10%. And it took him, the highest he had was 10%. It took him 4 years to lower it to 8.3. And Trump, when this pandemic, he had the lowest, before this pandemic, he had the lowest unemployment rate. And was obviously with the pandemic, he spiked up to, I think it was like 15%. And then he lowered to, right now, currently, August, it's lowered to 8.3. It took him, what was it, from March, so, I think February, takes him 6 months to lower the employment rate to 8.3. And I think if he stayed as a president, the unemployment rate is gonna lower for everyone else, lower even more. So looking at unemployment rate, looking at my future, hopefully become a doctor and hopefully open my own business. I can see that he's helping women, he's helping African Americans, he's helping Latinos, he's helping even young adults. The employment rates for Trump overall for young adults were lowered. Was lowered. So from this research and a few other research, that's what convinced me to become a Trump supporter.
Nice. Are you going to be a doctor?
That's the goal.
That's your goal. You want to be a doctor? Great. Thank you so much. Thank you. No, Jen George.
Hi.
Hi. What do you think if President Trump cannot win, what's going to happen to this country?
Oh, we think that it's going to turn for the worse in every way, and we are praying that doesn't happen, and that people start to think when they vote and to realize that it will affect everyone's business, it will affect everything, the schools, everyone, and we want to make sure that he gets elected and that he's elected with people who support him in the Republican Party, because he needs that strength. We have to fight off this whole idea of socialism, and we know that the devil's working hard, and we've just got to work harder to support him. So please go and vote for Donald Trump and the Republican Party.
Thank you. But I heard that you came from Chicago. Yes.
Correct. We were originally from Chicago.
Yeah. What about Chicago right now? They support Trump. People support Trump. People can wave their sign or wear their Trump hats.
We could never go somewhere where we lived before and put up a Trump sign. That we just wouldn't even think about it. You just quietly voted or whatever.
Wow.
But there are a lot of people that are frustrated in Illinois right now. So maybe if they all unite and work together, they can also give their delegates to Trump. There's always hope, and that's what's good about Donald Trump. He makes sure that there's hope. He's a great person to show us that you don't quit because it gets hard or someone asks you a lousy question, whatever, you just go right back at them. And I think we lost a lot of that in this country because we kept folding and we didn't keep to the point of America. So I think he's going to solve a lot of problems in the next 4 years. We're going to be positive, and we know he's going to get elected.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah.